Not gonna lie to you, seeing that title makes me not want to watch scary movies no more. Hey, but we got 5 times people were haunted after watching a scary film.
That films based on the paranormal can invite unwanted entities into one's
Hell nah,
home.
bro.
Some disagree with this belief, stating that it's just something our mind does when being in a state of fear. Yet there are still some who firmly believe that such films do invite the supernatural. So, can films like these serve
You know,
escape?
my mom has watched my mom's a real big scary movie. I don't know, big scary movie watcher, and she's probably watched The Conjuring I don't know, like hundreds of times. So I think we're good.
Ways to the paranormal? Are people actually witnessing something supernatural, or are they simply in a state of paranoia? Here are some stories that
Maybe
may
a
answer that
little
question.
bit of both. I don't know. Hopefully not. You know, I don't want to get cursed.
After coming home from watching
Oh
Sinister
my god,
and
bro,
Evil,
that fucking movie is.
after coming
This fucking movie is terrifying, bro. Bro, if y'all watch this movie with like headphones or some shit or like a loud surround sound, motherfucking scary. This is a scary fucking movie, bro. I swear to God.
home from watching Sinister, a film based on an evil pagan deity that eats children, a woman started having strange experiences in her home. She first had a nightmare involving the malicious deity of the film. She shrugged this off as her just being paranoid and as something that happens to everyone after watching a scary film. However, she began to doubt this as being normal after witnessing something terrifying the following day. While being home alone on a rainy day, she heard someone knocking at her door. She walked over and looked through the door's peephole. She saw what appeared to be a woman with curly hair drenched by the rain. Not being able to see her face, she opened the door slightly and peered through the small opening to get a better view of this woman. Upon looking, she was surprised to see that the woman was now gone. It was as though
hell no, bro. That's why I wouldn't have even opened the door.
she disappeared into thin air. However, this wasn't the only thing that frightened her. Within the following days, she experienced many more strange events. Upon reflection, she believed that the film may have been the cause for these odd occurrences.
Ugh, the fuck was that?
The sequel to The Conjuring is based on two
Conjuring?
paranormal investigators who face an evil entity that haunts a
Ain't
young
it
girl
called?
and her family.
Ain't it called The
It then
Conjuring?
shouldn't come as a surprise that the film has led many people to experience something paranormal after watching it. In one instance, a father and his son rented the film and claimed to have experienced something strange. While waiting on the film's main menu, the father realized that the remote to the DVD player was missing. They both then proceeded to look for it. After searching all over the living room, the father left to get a drink from the kitchen. At that moment, the menu then began to play the creepiest song ever, according to the father.
What the fuck?
Upon returning, he was surprised to see that the control was now on the couch.
Oh hell nah, bro. Is that just like part of the main menu?
He assumed his son found it, but after asking if he did, he was spooked to hear that his son didn't. His son thought that it was him, his dad, that found the control. If no one found the remote, then who did? This surely scared them, which caused them to share their story on a website where others have also reported being haunted by the film. In other cases, lights started flickering and certain items in people's homes started being displaced. There are many more stories, but these are just a few.
I seen the video where the chairs
Just
got
like the
stacked.
previous story, this one is based on the Conjuring sequel. After watching the film with both her husband and son, Maria went straight to bed. By 3 o'clock in the morning, her husband lies on the bed next to her after helping their son fall asleep. Immediately, both Maria and her husband hear a loud bang come from their closet, which sounded like a plate shattered by
Oh hell no, bro. Hell nah.
a hammer. Startled by this, both Maria and her husband began to slowly approach the closet. As they walked over and slowly opened the door, they saw something that gave them goosebumps. Their family portrait had been shattered to pieces.
Oh hell nah, bro. What the fuck? Bro, please tell me this is like made up or some shit, bro. I'm gonna drop this late at night for y'all motherfuckers. Since y'all didn't have to see the Blair Witch shit, y'all are gonna see this shit late at night. For
Maria
y'all
was
punk
confused
ass
that she couldn't
motherfuckers,
explain
y'all
how the
gonna have to
portrait
watch
could have
this
broken the
late
way
at
it
night.
did. There was nothing in the closet that could have caused this. Of course, Maria strongly believes that the film may have had something to do with her portrait breaking. As stated before,
Yeah,
this is just
that's
one of many
weird.
stories
That
involving
shit just
people
doesn't
who were
happen
haunted by
out of
this
the
film.
blue.
Interestingly, aside from these people, the director of this movie also claims to have been haunted. One night, James Wan woke up and saw his dog growling at something unseen inside his home. Wan, of course, believes that his work on the film may have caused his dog to react this way.
It could be.
Whether his dog was seeing something or not, we know for sure that Wan believes
I know for
his
sure
dog
that Exorcist set was fucking haunted.
is haunted. While watching The Conjuring 2 with her family, Joanne paused the movie and walked over to her room to change into her pajamas. While being inside her room, she heard something very unnerving. What she heard was very loud screaming.
Ugh.
It sounded as if it was coming from her living room, thinking that her family resumed the movie but with the volume up this time. However, she then realized that the noise was closer to her. She noticed that it was actually coming from the TV inside her room. The screaming was coming from the TV speakers, yet there was nothing playing on the screen.
Bro, oh hell nah, dude.
Her family also heard this, and they were definitely spooked. Without a doubt, they all concluded that the film brought a chilling presence to the home.
Yeah. What the fuck? And bro, what's weird is, like I said, I've seen The Conjuring 2 a couple of times. Conjuring 1 a couple of times. Not even a couple. I've seen that shit a lot of times. Nothing weird has happened, knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird. I don't know. This shit could be fake. I don't know. Maybe it happened to certain people. I don't know. It's very weird.
If you guessed this last story to be based on The Conjuring 2, then congrats, you're right.
Really? That movie again? Oh.
On almost every website, people have reported being haunted after watching this film. This is not to say that if you watch The Conjuring, you're guaranteed to witness something paranormal. Rather, this
like
is
I
just
said, I've seen this movie
saying that
a lot of times. I don't know.
many, but not all, have experienced something odd after watching it, and this next story is an example. While watching the film's ending, Nancy and her husband were terrified by what occurred in their house after a certain scene. Towards the end of the film, there is a scene where one of the main characters yells out the name of a malicious entity. Upon yelling this name, the couple's back door swung open and they heard...
Hell nah, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that movie again, bro. What the fuck? Bro, you're telling me, right when, what's her name? Lorraine Warren yells the demon's name, the fucking door open. Oh, hell nah, bro. I'm good off that, G. I'm good off that, bro. I'm good off that. What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know. This shit could be fake, bro, because I've seen this movie a lot of times. I've seen both of them a lot of times. I even saw the new one. The new one's actually scarier than the first two. Believe it or not. Wow.
What sounded like someone running towards their kitchen. Shaking with
Oh, hell nah. Please tell me this shit's made up, bro.
fear, Nancy didn't know what to make of this. Nancy's husband then checked the kitchen and was baffled to see that no one was there. After this happened, more strange things started occurring in their home. One day during the night, both Nancy and her husband heard very loud banging on their walls and the sound of someone running up and down their stairs.
What the fuck?
Just like in the film, they considered calling a priest to bless their home, which is probably one of the best things to do when
Yes.
dealing with situations like this.
Yes.
As stated by Nancy, there is something wrong with that movie.
That movie is
Thanks
very
for
weird.
watching.
Movie is very weird. Maybe we should do 8 creepy phone numbers ago. I ain't calling that shit though, bro. That's cursed ass shit. Fuck that. What's going on in there? Hey, I'm out, bro. What the fuck?